Hello! We are back with Dread Delusion. It's a Tuesday, which means it's time to delude delusion in the dreads. Yes. Let's go. I'm still working off the morning voice. But it's fine. It's fine. We don't need to sound like a princess all the time. I never sound like a princess. But I don't remember what the fuck I was doing. Okay, let's see. So, about to say, I know how to open stuff, I think. Da 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 da. Okay. I also did some audio adjusting after the last stream because it kind of seemed like my microphone was sometimes not picking me up. It does this weird thing where it says that my volume, like in OBS, it says my volume is like out of the like optimal range. But then it doesn't, like it says it's too high, like too loud. And then it doesn't pick me up all the time. Going back through some of my VODs, I also realized that like the game audio was really friggin' quiet. So this time it's louder. Hopefully not so loud that you can't hear me over it. I don't think so. I did some audio tests and it didn't seem like that was the case, but... God damn, this thing takes forever. There's no real reason for us to be up here currently, it seems like. I've done basically everything I need to. So we go back down. I'm honestly not sure if I'm supposed to go to the Clockwork Kingdom next or the Endless Realms. I feel like the Clockwork Kingdom is where I'm supposed to go because it kind of gives more of like an indication that that's what I'm looking for, but I don't know. Does he say anything now that I've actually been up there? Nope. No new dialogue. That is unfortunate. I don't know where the last place I rested at is, so I'm not going to do that. But I am going to go to Hallowshire and activate the teleporter there. Okay. I think when I stream Fallout 3 tomorrow, it's going to be the last Fallout 3 stream. I think. It may not end up being, but I have a feeling it's going to be, which is kind of exciting. I'm excited to move on to new game, you know, new project or whatever, basically. Because, like, I've been doing Fallout 3 since I started streaming, again, which was even a few months ago now because of moving and stuff. But yeah. Okay, so now let's decide where we want to go, I guess. Let's see. I have a feeling this is just something that, like, I'll find as I'm wandering around. I don't really have any in this area left. Except for the castle, which I need higher wisdom for. We don't need roads. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go see if our little flying buddy over here actually has any way for me to get to the Clockwork Kingdom. If he does, maybe I can do it that way. Because I don't really know what else there is for me to do here at the moment. It seems like I've kind of exhausted most of my options, which isn't a big deal. It's kind of cool, actually. Let me go that way. I can't pick the plant before it's ready to be picked. That makes sense. Just keep running, just keep running. Ah yes, my favorite, the wilderness noises. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna get your back, you stupid bitch. I still hate it. I still hate it with a burning passion. The godlet grow back? Does that happen? Do godlets regenerate? I didn't think that was a thing. I didn't think godlets regenerated. It looks like it did. Hold up. It did! Because I've definitely picked this one up before. But that's kind of cool. So they regenerate. That's interesting. Oh shit, is that a shortcut up to the guy? I feel like that's the same area. It is. And I'm pretty sure I activated this. I did. Yay, look at me go. I planned ahead. Boop. Alright, let's see what we've got. Let's see if this guy, if I can convince him to take me. Can you get me into Clockwork Kingdom? You are very funny. Cargo, yes, people no. As I am sure a clever customer like you knows, entry to the Clockwork Kingdom is strictly forbidden. Of course, where there is a will, there is a way, huh? Go on. Not with Misha, mind. Misha does everything above the board, but if we are speaking in abstract, as philosophers do. If a traveler, much like you, were to give a sky sailor, much like Misha, a proper apostatic Union passport, then perhaps in theory, yes, arrangements could be made. Union passport is quite a prize inside the Clockwork Kingdom and useless for entering, but nowadays most people wish to exit. So philosophically speaking, perhaps this would be a fair trade. Yes, you will be back. I need to see if I have two. I don't know if I need one now anymore, to be honest, but... Maybe I should run back and grab another one. Because I can buy another one from that, like, shop of curiosities. So maybe I should run back and do that. going to, because it seems like a good idea. It seems like a good idea. Now we just gotta sprint all the way back to Hallowtown, which isn't really that far at all. I'm also heading sort of the wrong direction. I actually could just go over here and get the lift, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll also probably take a rest in the Epistatic Union building. That way I can at least regenerate my stamina, because it's the only thing that's like not full, but still. This game has continued to impress and like be even more than I actually anticipated it ever being, which is really cool. I'm really glad I bought it, because it's like, I mean, it's an indie game. It's you know, a small developer. I don't know if it was more than a single person. I'm assuming it was, but I don't know for sure. And I don't know, it's cool to support indie games and like actually get like a cool game out of it too. I like supporting like this little guy if I can. I don't know if this place is open because I don't know what time it is. Nope. So we go sleep. We go eeps. Refresh that. Whee! Okay, so... You, with the fucked up face. I'll buy that. Can I sell you anything? Do I have anything to sell? No. I saved 32 coins. I got a bargain, I guess. Whatever that means. Okay. To the lift! I don't know. I really like this game though. I'm excited to like actually get like my own airship. I'm excited to do more on the manor, wherever the fuck that's at. I think it's over there somewhere. I just, you know, I'm excited to actually like experience this game. I wish I could stream more days a week because I would play more of this. But I'm kind of working with the schedule I've got right now. Eventually, I'd really like to add Thursdays into my streaming like rotation. I'd like to add a third day into the schedule, but thus far Thursdays haven't been all that great for it. So I don't know. We'll see. I really want to, just because I really do enjoy streaming and I like making content. So we'll see. It may just end up being like Thursdays are an occasional thing, but not a constant. I just heard him leave, I think. Dude, I need you to come back! Oh no! He's here. I'm just whining for no reason. Come hither. I got that thing you wanted. Finally, we are having a serious conversation. Misha will make sure it finds a good owner. So perhaps you are thinking, what if this dashing yet enigmatic sky sailor is just a common crook? What if he takes my shiny passport and then throws me overboard? Do not have so little faith in Misha. He hands you a crudely drawn parody of the Apathetic Union passport. Show this authentic travel document to the royal factor in the city of Ferropolis after we land, a good friend of Misha's. She will make sure you can cross the gate bridge in the future. If you wish to fly with Misha again, just find his skiff on either side and flash the passport. Upon Misha's life, you will have safe passage. Are you ready for the voyage? We are leaving soon. Let's go. Okay. To the Clockwork Kingdom we go via skyboat. Ouch, my elbow. I love the music in this game. The music is so fucking good. And it's like, it's so simple too, but I love it. It's so good. Where exactly are we landing, old friend? Oops. Ignore me. Oh, God. Mikhail looks off towards the mountains with an unreadable expression, then shakes his head. Well, here we are, home shit home, or what is left of it. Since Misha never goes inland, this is where we part. Misha will not ask your business, and it is best you do not tell, but if you wish to cross the gate bridge, speak to the royal factor. When you get to Ferropolis, keep your head down and trust no one, understand? You do not wish to be tangled in machinist intrigue. Or machinist intrigue. I thought you said I could always deal with you. The Clockwork Kingdom is impossible to explain, but Misha will try. The countryside is full of corruption, not to mention rogue myrmidons. The worst danger is the Clockwork King itself, it and its machinist minions. Piss them off and they will make you disappear. Poof, like a magic trick. Do not tarry here, huh? I understand, thank you. Do not die, Misha hates to lose a customer. Well, I appreciate that you don't want to lose me, but, God damn it, wrong button. Ghost? Change is a force that sweeps through the sky realms unhindered. No one can escape it. The Wiccans tried to resist and were ground to dust, but for some, the maelstrom of change is like wind for their sails. In the aftermath of the God War, the Sky Realms had a chance to choose their own masters, but here in the Clockwork Kingdom, that was not enough. Their cipher scribes and machinists committed to build their monarch from metal and magic. It was meant to be a realm where any common laborer could draw on the power of a god, where every belly would be full, but to embrace such drastic changes also to roll the dice of fate, and the denizens here have found their luck wanting. So what do you think, stranger? Though the people lie rotting in the barren fields, was it noble of them to try to reach for the heavens despite the risks? Idealism is well and good, but not when lives are at stake. She nods. A pragmatic answer, but a ruler would soon learn that their hands will never be clean from blood, and doing nothing is still a decision. Well, it's hard to disagree with that. There's interconnected, like... Oh, these are actually power lines! Well, that's fucking cool. Well, I gotta ban a spam chatter. Ban. Be gone! You don't belong here. That looks like an enemy of sorts. Bonk! Hey. Excuse me. This old peasant is murmuring and muttering to themselves, occasionally crying out. As you approach, they suddenly fall silent, and apprehension increases their weathered face. Hello? Who's there? Who's that there? What manner of thing are you? Come closer, if you're not corrupted. Or is it my lairs back again to show this old fool mercy? No need to fear, I'm just a traveler. They contemplate this, their eyes roving over and past you. Evidently they are blind. Not many travelers these days know. Borders barred and locked like a barn door, so either you're a criminal or something worse. Old Yods had no visitors for many a month. No, none like you at least. Perhaps there are none left. Ah, cruel winter, why dost thou mock thy sovereign? O lairs, whither have thou flown? Where do the people here go? To bright lamps and warm fires, yes. To lock and key and warding sign. Veropolis, that's where they went. Stilted and guarded, not to be corrupted, safe in the arms of our king. But old Yod's stubborn, see? Stubborn as a rock. Worked this farm since year 0, or thereabouts. What cares I for sleet or snow, monsters or machines? The king shall protect his house, or all's for naught. The old farmer lapses into silence, occasionally muttering something inscrutable. You take care, old one. So soon to leave old Yod on his Todd. Ah, but you've been here before, and you'll be back again. Not long, no, no. The old farmer's hand finds your own and gives you a gentle squeeze. You leave Yod murmuring to himself or something you can't see. Oh, Yod's got arrows. I don't think he needs them. Okay, well that was easy. I love when luck works for me. Ooh, bonk! Give me the chest. A perfect copy of a single vivid dream. These lurid fantasies are a subject of feverish moral debate in the Union. This one is by B. Morozov. It contains scenes of surreal divinity and moderate dread. That's interesting. What am I supposed to do with that? You know, your house is kind of empty, man. What do you eat? Let's see. This way to Ferropolis, largest and most prosperous city in the Oneric Isles. This way to the Corrupted Lands. On command of the king, all citizens are hereby forbidden entry. This thing is going to be hostile, isn't it? Yeah. It's dead. It doesn't make creepy sounds like the stuff in the last area does. Ooh, a flyer. Attention all citizens. In response to recent outrages by the vile saboteur, Its Majesty's servants are conducting a security operation in this district. Anyone found in violation of this order shall be presumed an agent of the saboteur and treated accordingly. Long live the king. Century 0, year 27, month 6, day 45. Bonk. Who's the saboteur? And why am I worried about them? The saboteur. Oh, I know why that wasn't. I was like, why is that in frame? It wasn't that close to my head before. It's because it moved a little bit. Oopsie. Let's explore these houses. It looks like they have like an irrigation system. There's a Paradoxicus over there. I'm not gonna run all the way over there for a flower. Especially when I think I have plenty of at this point. Ooh. Give me. Pilfered 11 coins and a shielding potion. Bonk! And a chest! Poison shuriken. That's pretty nifty. Can I sneak up on robots? I assume I can. Wow, they have a lot of health. It's not really a big deal, but they have a lot of health. This one looks different. Sneaking up on him was almost... Ah! I didn't know there was more. Bonk. Bonk. There's corpses. A rusty dagger. Okay. Oh, I fucking missed. It is hard to uncrouch, like, following an attack. It is very hard to do. I can't... It's hard for me to move my finger down to C and strafe. Bonk. Bonk. Lockpick? I need those. I have 16 out of 15? Is that what that said? Am I not... Can I now fucking read? Oh, hey! You're a person. Their eyes go wide as they see you, and they make some kind of occult sign with their hand. King's mercy, how did you get past these wards? They grab a frying pan from a nearby shelf and brandish it unconvincingly. Stay back. In the name of its majesty, I adjure thee. You have no power here. Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. They slowly lower the pan. You're not one of them, are you? You're actually traveling out here? Oh, please, your majesty, please watch over this brave soul. What did you think I was? Perhaps a rogue myrmidon, switched by the saboteur to disobey the king? Or perhaps even a corrupted one. One of the landship workers told me it's spreading hereabouts. I hear them, you know, clawing and hammering at my door every other night. Sometimes it's like they're knocking. Sometimes they say things, but I don't listen. I know it's all lies. They grimace. Just mind yourself out there, alright? What do you know of the corruption? It's a foul curse caused when foolish or treacherous behavior conflicts with the king's magic. At least that's what the Machinist Guild says. I'm at a loss, though. The people around here make every sacrifice, meet every quota. We honor the king, every bright and dim. There must be something we're missing, something more we can do. They grimace. Just mind yourself out there, alright? Best of luck. You kind of don't seem like a person I really need to worry about too much. So I assume these, like, little robot things are the Myrmidons? Which is a fucking badass name for them, by the way. Bonk. Bonk. I can't carry any more lockpicks. Is this building not enterable? Huh. Doesn't appear to be. Doesn't really look like there's anything in there. Yeah. I don't think you can go in that building, but I don't think it matters. We're gonna go investigate this building before I go up to the town. The fuck is going on here? Why is everything so bad in the Clockwork Kingdom? Come here, you. Ow. I think I walked into that one. Sure I can. Okay. Let's see. Is there a person up here? Oh. This place has seen better fucking days. Jesus. Arrows? Money? I mean, I'm not complaining, but I am a little confused. How the hell do I get out there? Ah, just walk through the wall. It's an illusion. Remarkable treasure. That sells for more money, I assume. There's the hiccup I've been waiting for. I knew it was coming. I don't know why I've got the hiccups. I don't really have the hiccups, but I've had a few. Just really painful ones. God is trying to kill me from the inside. Are you all hostile? Oh shit. Well, answered my own question. Whoa! Okay. Don't fuck with the, that. What's this thing? This thing's fucking cool. I want... What... Hello? Hello? Hi, what are you doing? This worker shouts at you from the top of their lungs. Right, let's get to work. Hand me that thematic lance and then you're going under the floor. What are you talking about? Hey, what did you say? Said I don't know what you're talking about. What? Speak up, will you? I don't work here. They wince. King's gears, there's no need to shout. I mean, there kinda is. You didn't hear me, asshole. Oh, hey. They do not look up from their work. Stay where you at. Don't move. Not one more inch. Why not? What's wrong? Patterns, resistance, all wrong. Very delicate. Easily disturbed. Order and chaos. Chaos and order. No good. No good. Must I really explain the basics? I'm afraid I really don't understand. This landship runs on precise cipher mathematics. Magic numbers, infinitely multiplied. Any contradiction can throw the balance. As long as you're aboard, you're part of it. Does a cogwheel leave its post and go strolling off through the engine? They seem to suddenly realize something and then glance up at you sharply. No. I'll just leave you alone. Even numbers. Damn your eyes, even. Oh! This worker is cradling a hand-rolled cigarette as they gaze out at the farmlands, their voices slow and hollow. Beautiful, ain't it? From this distance you can barely even tell. They sigh deeply. You're weeks late, you know. Not that it matters. We need 20 people to run this thing properly, so what difference does one more or less make? You're mistaking me for someone else. You're not the new crew member? Then you must be from Ferropolis. We asked for a real machinist. Someone qualified to meddle with the king's magic. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised they sent you, no offense. Actually, I'm trying to get to Ferropolis. Oh, well, never mind. You're not really allowed to be here, but they reassigned our last militia last month. Said he was needed in the city in case of unrest, so I can't be bothered to stop you. What is this place? They smile without mirth. Landship. One of those mechanical marvels of our kingdom is so famous for. Think of it as a portable workshop or factory. The king sends us wherever we're needed most. For the last year, we've been helping with food production, threshing, winnowing, packaging, all that. Not that there's much to be done as long as this winter keeps going. But if you imagine we can relax, you don't know this kingdom. No, we still have targets to meet and drills to run and meaningless make work to perform. Sometimes I think the king just hates seeing us not look busy. Anyway, what does it matter? Nothing to be done. Okay. Sealed by an unseen device. Your lore skill is too low. I had a feeling that was going to say that. My lore skill's always too low. Whee! Is that Ferropolis? I thought it was this, but... Ooh. I'm intrigued. What is this? This looks like a compound of some kind. That way to Ferropolis. This way to the Library of Untruth. This way to the Object Graveyard. No fly tipping. What does that mean? This looks like an interesting landmark. I don't even know where I'm at. Over here is where I'm at. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. The Library of Untruth. Maybe I'll go there after I go to Ferropolis. I want to go see what's going on with the people. I want to go this way though, because I want to see if I can get into these buildings up here. This thing does look cool, but it doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. Kind of just rolling around in circles. I need a mite of fire to break it, but hi, I can lockpick it. Is that a fucking organ? I was about to say, there has to be something in here. I lockpicked it. Elixir of regen. That building looks like something important. It has to be important, right? Is there enemies up here? I'm gonna assume no. Come on. 5 or 6, baby. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There's a person here. Bonk. Who are you? Food shortage, border blockade, apathetic bloody union corruption, now this damned winter. Why can't we just have one problem at a time, eh? Don't give up. They sigh. Thanks, I'm just tired is all. How long is this? Do they have like an eternal winter or some shit? Ooh. Glorious silk. Oh. Oopsie. King of Sturdiness. Or, King. Ring of Sturdiness. Greatly reduces damage taken while blocking. I don't do that much. I probably should do it more, but my goal is to just not get hit as much as possible, right? Alright, let's go on. Onward to the kingdom. Great. It missed. It's also dead. It sure fucking tried to get me, though. But almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Although, that giant bomb it shot at me kind of was, like, explosive, I assume. Either that or it's literally just a cannonball. Feropolis. To Morozov's tower. Oh. I think he's the one that had the dream bottle I picked up. At least same last name. I assume I don't need a weapon to walk into a fucking town. God, I hope not. That'd be dystopian as fuck. Uh-huh. Wow, you look fucking awesome. Fearsome thing, ain't it? Don't worry. This one's on our side. But one word from me and it'll go at you like a wild beast, so get in line like everyone else. What is it? It's one of the Clockwork King's most fearsome servants, a Clockwork Myrmidon. It's meant to be more loyal than any human soldier, but if you've been on the countryside, you know how that turned out. The guard grins. Guess you'll be dealing with muggins here for a wee bit longer, eh? I don't know what that means, but I don't like it. Is this a business? Citizen is a baby swaddled up and nested inside their Jesus. Their big coat. I can't say that word. Voluminous? Volume. And is singing to themselves lullaby in a language you don't know. The guard is occupied trying to stop the waiting room descending into chaos. Citizen, I've told you, the royal factor is very busy. Your ticket will be called in order it was. They jerk their head around and yell at someone across the room. Oi! You over there! I told you to sit down. I've got my eyes on you. Now, citizen, like I was saying. Just gonna skip the line. If your number's been called, you may speak to the factor. If not, you must wait downstairs. Now, please stop bothering me, won't you? This stocky, middle-aged woman is methodically entering numbers into a ledger. She does not look up. Your ticket, please. Make up a number. She continues writing I-6 in her book. Why, Citizen Javed, you've changed a great deal since I saw you last week. For instance, your missing leg has grown back. Finally, she looks at you over her spectacles. Her expression is surprisingly kind. I know it's very frustrating to be kept waiting like this. I imagine you've come a long way. But we've just had another wave of evacuees from Cloud Pine, and every one of them needs a proper bed. So, you're not the only one who has urgent business with the Royal Factor today, you see. The Royal Factor continues writing, her little wire-trimmed spectacles perching upon her nose. I'm afraid you'll just have to wait your turn, citizen, downstairs. Mikhail sent me. He says hello. She examines you properly for the first time. Misha sent you? Well, why didn't you say so? Mr. Gallo, hold all tickets, please. Now let's have a look at this passport. It's really not a bad likeness, is it? He's captured your nose perfectly. He hands the passport back to you. You'll be wanting a travel permit then. I believe I can help, but given your unconventional means of arrival, I will require just a teeny little test of your loyalty. One hand washes the other, see? What did you have in mind? Some days ago, a good caravan was ambushed out in Yansk while on its way to Ferropolis. The only supervisor died of their wounds before they could tell us the culprit. Currently, all my militia squads are tied up keeping order in the city, so a proper retrieval mission will have to wait. But there was one particular item in the caravan that we can't do without. What you're looking for is a royal freight capsule with a chest inside. It should be somewhere northwest of here in the forest beyond the farmlands. The Factor smiles maternally. If you can bring me the contents of that chest, I think you and I will have a very fruitful relationship. Alright. Oh, it's locked. No one can see me. Fuck, but I require a 5. Come on. You could do it. Maybe I can't do it. Maybe we'll just wait on that. I'm gonna go retrieve her thing before I explore Ferropolis. Oh, hey! A teleporty box. Booyah. Now let's go see what's up here. Why? Because I wandered over here, so now we're gonna look. The fuck is that? Oh, it's a little save point. Boop. What the fuck? You cannot upgrade this property as you don't own it. Oh! This is a property I can own? Well, that's fucking cool. I can own property in multiple places. I mean, I kind of figured that would be the case, but still. Also, another spam commenter. I love that Twitch automatically like filters those out so like the chat can't see, but also it makes me seem like I'm crazy. They also all say the same thing, and I don't understand why. Because I don't even understand what it really means. What? Oh, yeah. Find the lost royal flight capsule somewhere in the countryside northwest of Ferropolis and bring back whatever's inside. I need a compass. I'm gonna assume there's one down on this street sign or road sign. Oops. Missed. Didn't miss that time though. I feel like these things probably aren't as susceptible to arrows as some enemies. Like organic enemies, I feel like they'd be more Acceptable. Where, bitch? Yeah, there is a compass on this road sign. Do 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 do. So it's over. What? It's that way? So it's probably over here. This area is definitely like a little bit creepy, kind of like a lot of the game, but it's got its own kind of creepy because it's like rusty mechanical creepy instead of, you know, regular creepy. What is that? I'm not even sure what that item is. Oh, it's a bomb. It's hard to tell what that is. Whatever. Oh shit. This may end up being more difficult than I anticipated. We're just charging in. Bonk. Get bonked, bitch. Is this not a landmark? Kinda looks like it should be a landmark. Oh, okay. It needs a damn 6. Fuck. I want to go in, but I don't want to have no lockpicks. I've only got 2 left already. Ooh. Bonk. Bonk. Oh. Well, okay then. Wee. Get fucked. I don't know exactly where this royal caravan is, but I'm just gonna wander around until I find it. I mean, I'm not exactly going northwest at this point, but I don't know exactly where else. I don't have full stamina. Yes, please. I think that's our caravan, probably. I don't have a way to confirm that, but I think it might be. Let's see what I can do without getting caught. There's 3 enemies over there. I'd really like to not to fight all 3 of them. Oh shit, that's gonna miss. No, it didn't miss. That doesn't look like a normal Myrmidon. It looks bigger. More dangerous. I haven't ran out of arrows yet, but I am kind of waiting for that to happen. I don't use it all that often, but like, I don't know. I still feel like I'm gonna run out if I keep using it, which is why I've tried not to use it too much, but I also feel like the game's built around being able to do like majority of like bow stuff. I don't know. Thought I unlocked that first try. Pickled head? His withered face is frozen in a look of igneous vexation, while his eyes rolled back fully into their sockets, gazing into some eternal brinescape of the mind. Resemble hard-boiled eggs. Why do I feel like that has to have an object? Like, I don't know. I feel like that has to have something. Also, that was definitely not the caravan I was looking for. Looks like that's where the scholar tent is. I guess I'll go ahead and talk to him. I feel like I went the wrong way, but also it said fucking northwest, and northwest was off of a cliff, so I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go. Hello. The scholar looks jittery at your approach. Thank the stars, I thought you were one of the king's goons. You weren't observed coming here, were you? As you've no doubt already discerned, my presence on this island is a matter of utmost secrecy. The Inquisition is sorely in want of up-to-date intelligence from the Clockwork Kingdom, whereas the Academy has cartographic expertise. Lord, I can't read. And a bottomless need for funding. They need money. So a deal was struck, and now here I am playing at bloody espionage. I better get a tenure for this. I'll tell you one thing, our old Cardovan maps are severely out of date. Everything's changed so much I dare not leave this platform, lest I alert the king of my presence. The obvious starting place is the city of Ferropolis, right in the center of the island. 50 years ago, it was just a mining outpost. Now it seems to be on stilts. At least that's what it makes. At least that makes it a good landmark. Next, there's a fenced-in compound at the far northern tip of the island. I haven't been able to ascertain its purpose, though through all these trees, but it could be some kind of magazine or military stockpile. Finally, I've spotted a sizable signaling tower at the far eastern end of the island. Proceed carefully, though. Things look a little weird over there. I'd swear at one point I saw the forest pulsating. Huh. I figured this little platform would be a landmark. It is in the other area. Is that the ship I'm supposed to find? Hold on. Hold up. Just randomly gazing around and I see a shipwreck. Is that the one hold on. I think I just found the thing I'm supposed to find. This is also continuously lowering down on me. Let me see if I can tighten this one. There we go. That should stop it from sliding back down onto my head again. I need a potion. I don't think I need to heal. So I gotta run over there and down. I'm excited. I may have just found the ship I was looking for. I may have just found the ship I'm looking for. Yeehaw. Hello. Oh, it has no items. Oh, sorry, Mr. Silkworm. Silk slug? I think they're called silk slugs. This has to be something. I mean, it's obviously something, but... What the fuck is that? The bomb? This is not the wreck I was looking for. It's just a random wreck. Huh. Well, damn. I thought I solved a mystery, but instead I solved nothing. But I did get a new bomb item, so that's cool, I guess. I got the boom. Got the boom. The boom boom. With that boom boom boom. Well, I gotta go back to the drawing board of figuring out where this caravan disappeared because I've explored the woods up here and I don't see anything. It said the forest northwest, right? Northwest? Am I just bad? You found the lost freight capsule and discovered a preserved head inside. Oh, never mind. That was it. Okay, I'm gonna go figure out what the fuck that is back there. Because I'm curious. I saw it from all the way over there. Huh. Literally just looks like a junkyard. Oop. Bonk. What's up here? Besides Paradoxicus. I thought there was an enemy up here. There is. Somehow I walked past it. Whatever. What the fuck is this? It's a house, like, or something that got buried. And I opened it immediately. Ooh! Iron ore! Okay. I need that to improve my house. I'm not particularly scared of these enemies, but apparently I managed to avoid one. Hey, you. Ooh. Ooh, yes, please. I'm glad that I found that the pickled head was what I needed, because I was very confused as to how I wandered the direction it told me to, but yet did not find what I needed. So I can buy a house here. That's cool. I want to see that too, but I'm gonna have to wait for that. Veropolis. I just realized that the icons for the quests tell you where they happen at. Like, this is Hallowtown. This is the Clockwork Kingdom. I like that. That's actually really cool. I didn't mean to do that. I like that there's, like, a little way for you to kind of know which area it's supposed to be in. I'm a little silly and I forget things. See, no one's moved. I'm back. The Royal Factor glances up at you. Did you find the cargo, citizen? I'm afraid I've no time for you otherwise. Dump the pickled head on your desk. Friend of yours? The Factor raises her eyebrows and lets out a low whistle. Not personally, but we should thank him nonetheless. After all, he's just saved both your head and mine, see? So about that travel permit. Yes, let's get you sorted, shall we? She produces an official-looking parchment and begins filling it in. Not to worry, this will stand up to scrutiny. After all, it's quite real. So how do you know me, Cal? Seems like you own quite the favor. An interesting theory, citizen, but I'm afraid I do not comment on idle speculation. Besides, she stamps the parchment and gives you with a bright smile. If anyone owes Misha a favor, I'd say it's you, see? Well, I believe all's in order here. The gate bridges will be open to you now. Send my love to Misha, won't you? I don't want to send your love to anyone. Every time, every bloody time. I swear by the king I spend more ticks waiting than actually hauling. Don't they know we've got targets to meet? Last week it was the cipher essay gone kaput. The week before, a spilled wagon full of dead sky squid. What's next? Rains of piss? This guard is holding some kind of long, thin metal wand connected by wires to the machine beside him. They point at you as you approach. You there, citizen, stay where you are. Anyone entering Veropolis must be assayed for corruption or by order of the king. Now say, ah. Ah. The guard deftly pokes the wand inside your mouth, holding it there for a few seconds, then waves it up and down your body while the machine emits little chirps and warbles. You folks really know how to give a warm welcome. They give you the hairy eyeball. You're free to pass this and get moving before I arrest you for gross impudence. Impudence. What the fuck did I do? Ferropolis. This guard is shouting with a frenetic energy at anyone passing by. Move along, stop your gopping. Whatever's above you is not your concern. Well, let's go visit the weaponsmith. They sniff the air. You have the stink of the countryside about you. If I'm any judge, a dangerous place. Well, citizen, you've come to the right place. Name's Jacksamir. I sell things that kill. I'm interested in buying some weaponry. They tap a large ledger on the counter. What do you need it for? I have to keep records, see, in case the king comes knocking. I'm a farmer, I need it for my own production. They scribble in the ledger. Had a good few of your lot here over the years, not all of them come back. King bless and protect you, eh? Now I just need your name, occupation, and place of residence. You invent some plausible fake details, something tells you it would be unwise to tell the truth. Jacksamir sniffs the air deeply. Ah. Aha, the farmer. You ain't dead. So I guess I didn't sell you a duff weapon. What can I do for you? What? Remarkable treasure. Take my shitty dagger. I can get to bums! Weightless glove. A glove imbued with a gravity-defying gem that helps negate fatigue during combat. The damage penalty from attacking with low stamina is less severe when worn, as it makes the weapon feel lighter. Light as a feather. That's kind of cool. You don't have anything, really. I don't think I could really wear that right now, can I mean, I guess I could. It's probably better than the apathetic union thing. Because, like, it drains your mana actively. I don't know why I had to go through that dialogue again. Yes, give me the weightless glove. This seems like a place if I was to break into at night I could get some goodies, because there's a chest. It's a clothing shop, it seems. The shopkeeper appears very anxious and harried by many problems. No, and for the sixth time, no, we do not yet have any sky blubber coats in stock. I have petitioned, I am petitioning, I will petition. They look at you properly for the first time. Oh, King's mercy. Forgive the impromptu grammar lessons, and I mistake you for a regular. Everything's in such a whirl today. I am Corshi, clothier and armor for the citizens of Ferropolis. Right now, I have more orders than I can fill, but if you want something that's not out of stock, let's see what you got. Cool. I'll probably end up getting those clockwork item decorations. Well, this is weird. It's just like a random thing that connects to the outer wall or whatever. What the fuck is this? It's a phone booth, I think. This woman is scanning the notice board, murmuring under her breath. Doyle, Aziz, little girl, old woman, Chen, Crookie. Nope, nope, nope. Ugh, nothing again, 5 bloody months. Word to the wise, pal, once you walk away from this board, forget everything you saw. The militia seem to be under orders to let people read freely, but they sure don't like us asking questions about it. What is it? You're really new here, huh? This is the missing persons notice board. As you can see, there's no shortage of notices. A lot of people go missing in this kingdom. People and other things. Honestly, if you're not staying long, maybe you shouldn't read it at all. What you don't know can't hurt you, right? The surface of the notice board is entirely lost beneath a layer upon layer of paper, while half-melted candles shelter at its foot. A sign at the top reads, Missing Persons. Read one of the notices. One notice in particular catches your eye. It looks relatively new and is written in a spidery hand. Dear child, I don't know why I'm even writing this. I don't know who you are. I don't even remember your name. I just know there is a hole in my life and nothing fills it. If you are real, please come home. I want to feel right again. Oleg Igorovich. Something tugs at you about this strange notice. Maybe you should offer your help? The notice gives directions to a house at the northeast islet of Ferropolis, accessed by the city's rear gate. Okay. I assume this goes down to the ground, but I'm going to activate it so that it's ready. Yep. The fuck? Can I go in here? Oh. The doorman turns you away and you need a charm of 25 to talk to him. The robots talk. Oh, a person. 5 days I've been kipping here now. They say I'm accused of stealing my true name, that I can't enter Ferropolis till the king resolves my case. But I don't know about any case. I've lived here all my life. They won't tell me anything else because they can't be sure I'm really me. They want me to file a petition, but I can't do that until they let me in. It's madness. Sounds like the United States, court system. Can't get nothing done. Penny for a song, friend. I know all the royal anthems and God War battle hymns that an old Cordovan and the old Cordovan lays and more. Besides, 5 coin a pop, no fair price. Let's hear a royal anthem. They sing an official song of the Clockwork Kingdom, stirring and pious, though it must be impressive with an orchestra behind it. Somehow their cracked voice cuts to your heart. The royal anthem tells of a long night of humanity, a despair that covered the world, but it vows this is not all there is. Today, yes, the sacrifice. Today, the struggle and toil. Old ways, old thoughts must be washed away. Everyone must pull together. Yet nigh is the dawn when the world shall bloom and mortals be delivered from want. You want to believe it, you almost do. Whew, wasn't sure I'd hit that note at the end there. Another song, friend? Not just now, thank you. Have we met before? I'm sorry, what a mad question. It's just, I'm sure I know your face from somewhere. No, I don't think so. You were confronted by a middle-aged man with piercing eyes and a bushy, well-kept salt and pepper beard. Halt in the name of the king. Traveler, you are hereby detained in the name of His Majesty the Clockwork King. Please don't do yourself a mischief by resisting. What? Why? I am Sunil, the King's Speaker, first among equals of the Machinist Guild, and its ever-advancing wisdom. Its Majesty has requested your presence in the audience chamber at the Machinarium. This is not optional. What does the king want with me? That is a mystery even my wit has yet to penetrate. Be that as it may, I serve the king's will. It is not necessary that I understand it. Militia, if you please. Oh. As you approach the vast machine, a sense of uncanny pressure pervades your body, as if you're pushing against an invisible wall that grows stronger with every step. Is it sorcery or only your fear? Its Majesty the King. Your soul knows that the king is bigger than this interface, bigger than the room, bigger than the machinarium, bigger than the sky. You feel minuscule in its presence, and somehow fictional, as if your memories were merely this thing's daydreams. The noise of wheels and pistons fuses into an abyssal roar, then your skin fizzes, your sense of balance swirls, you taste metal, then burnt nuts, then somehow magenta? A delicate metal arm shivers into life and begins to write. Invocation afoot, please abide. Invoking. Rejoice and exalt, the invocation is cast. All hail His Majesty Machinus Rex, the Clockwork King. Now summoning canon, courtesy, royal audience, human ignorant. Alas, cannot invoke hex rune, blah blah blah. Now it's speaking at me in binary. The flood of symbols fills the parchment several times over until finally the quill stops. What? Subject indicates confusion. During alternate exegesis. That's your true name. Thou art subject number. Affirm? Alas, cannot summon codex outside. All trespassers in the most glorious Clockwork Kingdom are made subject of our Majesty immediately upon entry for all time. Therefore, thou art subject. Thou art summoned here to account for thy purpose. Therefore, we demand, what is thine answer? Oh, mighty Clockwork King, I am merely an innocent traveler. Again, the inscrutable symbols fill the page, continue for a minute. Therefore, we demand, what is thine answer? Oh, most wise Clockwork King, might you speak the tongue of common folk? Alas, cannot summon lexicon common folk. No alternate exegesis is spied. Therefore, once again we demand, what is thine answer? Your question has no answer. Pondering. Thine answer is invalid. Therefore, thou art selected for the sacramental duty. All prior purpose is hereby annulled and shall be as dust. No way, find someone else. No fault observed. Our Majesty is final arbiter of all measures of worth. Therefore, judgment you are adequate for the duty. Sacramental duty is as follows. This time the nonsense continues for several minutes. Failure of these tasks may result in critical reality exception. Judgment, a critical reality exception may imperil this kingdom. Therefore, dereliction of this duty will be punished by unmitigated annihilation. How can I obey if I don't understand you? Obedience does not require understanding, therefore, thou shalt perform the sacramental duty. Thine audience is concluded, thou art dismissed. Vacate immediately this hallowed chamber and begin thy task on pain of annihilation. I don't understand. I do not understand. What do you want from me? There, wasn't that exciting? Now be gone. I have better uses of my thought power than to expend any more of it on you. Wait, I need to the king's message. Fiddle's nostril flavor. No, you do not. Its Majesty is quite capable of appraising me of its concerns directly, and my staff will review the logs of your audience. Be gone. I will not ask you again. Fine, I'm going. I didn't want to be here anyway. You fucking dragged me here. Can't you see I'm busy? Sinnoh wants this next petition locked down with this next star bright so he can check over it first. How the fuck do I leave? Oh. I'm a chematologist. We draft the petitions the guild sends to the king to make sure they're in correct cipher language. What happens to the language, of course? Oh, anything. The wrong verb here, and we get a skating rink instead of a farm. Misplaced comma there, and the wrong house vanishes. More importantly, I could lose out on guild commendations for this year. What a tragedy that would be. Now, may I please get back to work? Sounds important. Best of luck. Is this a shop? The shopkeeper has his nose buried in dry ledger. King's blessing, citizens. I'll be with you in a... He glances up and does a double take. Tick. God's teeth. A new customer. The shopkeeper seizes your hand and shakes it vigorously. Welcome, welcome, dear citizen. I am Vidal, the foremost fully licensed vision trader in Ferropolis, and dare I say the Clockwork Kingdom. Vision trader? Exactly so, good citizen. The kingdom's premier export, famed across the sky realms. Please forgive me for not standing up. These legs haven't been the same since the God War. So what's your fancy? A dream of flying, lightness, and freedom on the wing? A reverie of the vanished past? Or, for the daring soul, a nightmare so chilling your waking life will seem like bliss? Huh. Are you looking for work, by any chance? Only you seem to be the sturdy sort, and there's someone I'm a little worried about. Nadja is a regular, one of my best customers. She usually comes in every week, but lately I haven't seen her at all. She lives in the big tenement near the park. Do you think you could check up on her? I visited her myself, but the room is right at the top of the building, and with my legs I couldn't even get past the second staircase. Let's see what I can do. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot in there right now. But it only needs a 3. So I get 2 fucking 1s. Come on. It's literally just gold. Actually, I'm going to take a quick BRB. I'm going to get more Awata and run to the bathroom, and I'll be back. So yeah, give me like 5 minutes. Okie dokie. Now we are back. I think this is where I was wandering before I got... No, it's not. I don't know where the fuck I am. Out of nowhere, you get a random urge to check your pocket. Inside, you find a scrap of paper that you've never seen before. The enigmatic note reads, "We must speak, but hostile eyes are watching. Meet me after nightfall in the park in Upper Ferropolis. I'll be waiting under the gazebo. Come alone and trust no one. A friend." Damn, this house is fucked up. Who fucked this shit up? How did I know that that was it? It just looked like it. Fine ore. Fine ore for a fine lady. Or something. Our Sovereign is not pleased with us, friend. The signs are everywhere if you know where to look. Only by redoubling our efforts and rooting out the disloyal among us may we win back His Majesty's trust. Long live the King. Long live the King. They eye you up and down suspiciously. Ain't seen you around here before. Not a resident, I'll warrant. Nope, I'm just visiting a friend. They narrow their eyes at you. Right, well, I'm Carr. I solve problems around here and I look after folk. If I hear you've been bothering anyone without good cause, I'll chuck you off a walkway. These are good people, you understand? They don't deserve no trouble. Don't make none, and we'll get on just fine. Is there an Aja in this building? Yasmin's kid, right? Number 21, top of the building. Keep climbing the stairs until they run out. Don't be causing her any grief now. That family's had more than their fair share as is. You want something more from me? Mind the lady in number 12 snores like a sky barge engine. I should know I fix him. This young woman lies tucked up in bed with that childlike and unself-conscious peace that blesses all sound sleepers. Her face is creased in an expression of unease, as if grappling with some private impasse. Someone has brushed her hair back neatly over her head so it doesn't get in her eyes. This middle-aged woman looks worn down to the bone, with bags under her eyes and deep worry lines in her forehead. Her jet-black hair is unkempt, but held in place by a long ornamented pin of surprising finery. Oh, hello, are you one of Nadja's pals? I'm afraid she's not seeing anyone right now. Not exactly. Vidal asked me to check on her. A cloud crosses her face. Vidal? The vision treasure? Of all the nerve. The woman closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. I apologize, stranger. You're not seeing me at my best just now. I'm Nadja's mother, Yasmin. This month I've been her full-time carer as well. It's those bottled visions, you see. What happened to her? Our family has had a rough few years, and there wasn't much joy in our lives, so when Nadja first started getting into visions, I was happy for her. Then she began spending all of her free time dreaming. Soon she was sleeping until noon, missing work. Now she barely wakes up at all, and she's never lucid when she does. She can't work, can't even feed herself, but she does need food and fuel to keep warm. With all these summoning glitches, I have to pay cash on the black market, and we're down to the last dregs of our savings. Yasmin shrugs despairingly. I just don't know how I can survive like this for much longer. Just some kind of treatment. Yasmin throws her hands up in frustration. I don't know. I'm not an alchemist or any kind of vision expert. We petitioned the king for a doctor visit, but with the way things are going, it'll be months before we hear back. Maybe Vidal would know. A tentative hope is kindled in her eyes. Oh, do you think? I doubt I could face him myself without knocking his lights out and trashing his shop, but if you could ask him on my behalf. Vidal must have seen cases like Nadja's before. If there's any way to help her, he'd surely know. She arches her eyebrows. And if he refuses, you tell him he'll answer to me. Yasmin makes her best attempt at a smile. Was there anything else you wanted? That's all. Good luck. Alright. All these interconnected homes is so weird. The resident accent is rather well-heeled compared to their neighbors. Perhaps you've already met the redoubtable citizen Cower? Cower? They're a little fierce sometimes, but don't take it personally. They're just trying to do the right thing. If you're having trouble with the king, talk to Riza. They helped me out when the guild kept insisting I should be able to grow 2 acres of potatoes in my bathtub. Can I find her? Oh, they're down in the conduit somewhere. Look for a market trader in brightly colored clothing. Just mind yourself, it's a weird place. One more. Damn it. I only get 6s when I don't need them. I guess I'm back in the... Whatever. Over here's where I was. There's nothing in here. A glass bottle flies past your ear and smashes against the doorframe. Its thrower, a middle-aged man, clearly very drunk. Huda, he hiccups. Fuck are you? Get him muggers home. Sir, are you quite alright? The man struggles to focus his eyes on you. Am I right? Am I alright? My child is gone. You're asking me if I'm alright? You slug sucker, shitbird, miserable hiccups, fuck shitter. So you are Oleg Igorov. Who's asking? Maybe I can help find your child. Adventure? You fucking... excuse me. Adventure's ways to... Oh, you're gonna slash me with your sword. He makes a wild swinging motions with his hands. If you want anything useful out of him, you'll need to sober him up. Give him a potion of truth? The man shrugs and drinks. His eyes widen as he stares around in wonder. Then he looks at you. Oh, stranger. I am so sorry. He shakes his head to clear it. Woof! Oleg glares at you. Is this your idea of helping? You have wasted your time. My child is gone and I am still here. That's all there is. Case closed. End of message. What do you mean, gone? I have no child. Once, yes. Galet Mishkin and Indiria Mishkin died young. Buried them myself. Ancient history. You can see I live alone here. But last month I found something. A locket in among the junk at the back of my cabinet. That cabinet I never opened. It says to my father. I don't recognize it, yet somehow I know I've seen it before. I've thought about it, and there's only one answer. The locket is mine. I did have another child, one that I've somehow forgotten. So now you've heard the whole story. Sorry tale. Isn't it pathetic, a grown man weeping over a fantasy? I don't care if you believe me, just leave me to drown in my peace. Can you tell me anything? Nothing. You see my problem? There are no clues. The pain is so much worse now that I know, and yet I have no way to end it. I thought perhaps if I drink enough, I'll forget all again. No such luck. So now you see, the case is hopeless, and the one person who could help would never talk to me. As I said, you were wasting your time. What if I could talk to this person? Oleg examines you, weighing his options. Well, if it will make you leave me in peace, to the west of the city is a place called the Library of Untruths. No signs point to it, and no official map marks it, but it's there. Take my locket and show it to the librarian, and perhaps, maybe, she will help. Listen, I am not sentimental. I know my child may be dead or worse. All I want to know is their name and their fate. At least then I will know who I mourn for. Next time I won't miss. I don't know about that, dude. Oh. Does everyone, like, live in, like, apartments that you have to walk through your neighbor's house to get to? I was about to say, if I lose my last lockpick trying to lockpick a door that requires a 3, I'm gonna be sad. This place is strange. It's also kind of hard to navigate. Give me them coins. Nope. What the hell's this? Just a random gazebo? Ba 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 ba. What's down here? Besides the Paradoxicus. Whoa. The conduits are beautiful in the rain, you know. All that water running down from the upper city, rivers and curtains of it. Down the pipes and gutters and cascading off the odd bits of machinery. Maybe you'll get to see it too, if spring ever returns. What's this now? My dear, let me find my looking glass. Why is your face so small? She fishes among the charms dangling at her neck and produces a large glass lens, which is the disconcerting effect of magnifying her eye to enormous size. Much better, yes? You see, my dear, I must read your lips, for my ears cannot hear your words. Her one giant pupil dances back and forth like a fish in a bowl as she examines you. You seek alchemical aid, do you not? Eye of worm and hair of slug and all that? I am Madame Lescaut, and in the roiling mists of your future, I sense the most fruitful relationship for both of us. My dear, alas, my dear, if only I could bottle a happier fate for you. Still, perhaps there is something I can do. Adieu, madame. See an old beggar wrapped up in rags against the cold. Pal, excuse me, pal, do you know where my house is? Sorry, did you just ask me where your house is? The beggar looks confused, like they didn't expect to actually stop. Oh, I did. I am so sorry to bother fine citizens such as yourself, only I can't seem to find it anywhere. You need to lay off the mushrooms, friend. What the fuck? Okay. Nothing seems to happen. That's not the first one of those I've seen. I want to know what they do. Everything in this city just connects in such an odd way. What are you doing? This woman is guarding a bucket of water, set down on the ground near the machinery. When she sees you, she tenses up. King's grace to you, citizen. Don't mind me. I have nothing worth stealing. Why are you hiding here with a bucket of water? I'm not hiding. I'm warming it, eh? These pipes run right into the mechanarium, and here, look. She grabs her hand and holds it against the metal pipe for a few seconds. It's hot. Wouldn't be right to refuse a gift from the king, now would it? I'm just making sure nothing is wasted. Alright. It's not really my problem. I don't care if you're stealing hot air. Weapon. Fuck are ye? You like it, we scrote? Oi, weapon. Why are you shouting weapon? They squint at you, unsure of your intention. Weapon? Weapon's my pet. So called because he's a pure spanner, like... Weapon, come here, you wee daubler. Come here, you wee daubler. Sorry, that was probably wretched. It likes to attack me. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to go rest until nighttime and go back to that gazebo. The gazebo. Gazebo is such a fucking weird word. Here's a place I can sleep. And save. This stout woman has a maternal air and a voice full of pebbles. A hand-rolled cigarette droops from her mouth. King's favorite pet, welcome to Squeaky Wheel Tea House. What can old Baba Xenia do for you? I need a room. 5 coins, I'll take it. Right. ER pet. The room's upstairs on the other end of the long metal gantry. It's one floating midair like. Sleep until nighttime. It's like, why is my door barred? I remember that that's just how they do it at night. She must stand there all the time. I don't remember exactly how to get to the fucking gazebo. Nope, it ain't that. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing, where I'm going, who I'm seeing. Aha. The woman smiles at you with a spark in her sea-green eyes that seems truly without malice. Her mechanical arm gives a fluid salutation, while her brooch marks her as a member of the Machinist Guild. Hello, stranger. Come to escape the world for a bit? Are you a friend? Her smile widens. So you got my note. Thank you for coming. Sorry for the cloak and dagger dance. The machinarium is tense right now. Being seen with me would put you in danger. My name is Afra. I'm the chief interpreter of the Machinist Guild, and I am very excited to meet you. Charmed, I'm sure. Tell me, friend, which part of yourself do you like the least? If you could change something today, what would it be? Charisma. If it's any comfort, a lot of those people feel the same way. But why should you have to accept that? Why shouldn't you be able to change it? We live in an age of marvels, increasing every year. Magic is abundant, fizzing in the air and in the stones and in our blood. Why not use it? Magic is dangerous, and it always has its price. True, but its dangers can be managed, and its cost shared. And what about the cost of leaving things as they are? The yawning abyss of suffering that we just call ordinary life. She is talking very quickly now. Well, what does it have to do with your note? She blinks. Oh yes, of course, the note. Listen. You already know something is deeply wrong with this kingdom, don't you? You needn't pretend. Anyone can see it, even if they're afraid to say so. Go on. It's not just the shortages or this awful winter or even corruption. The king's alterations to reality have lost all rhyme or reason, and things are going missing. People, houses, towns, words, even memories. Many people blame the machinists, but the truth is that even we no longer understand our king's actions. Hence, I suspect that all these problems are just different sides of one problem. Bluntly, the Clockwork King is going mad and nobody has any idea why. That is, nobody except for me. As chief interpreter, my sacred duty is to analyze Its Majesty's wishes. I have become convinced that the king is trying to tell us something huge, something we don't want to hear. What exactly did the king say to you? Speakers to know won't let me read the logs until he's redacted any confidential information, but that'll take months, and we may not have months. It told me to perform this sacramental duty. Sacramental duty? I've never heard of such a thing. Didn't it explain what it means? Yes, but it's in some language I've never seen. Of course, these symbols are the king spits out are six-fold cipher language. I could read them easily if I could only access the logs. Damn it all, Sunil, why won't you listen? Friend, this confirms my worst fears. Her speech quickens. Because, don't you see? It's all connected. If cipher is the true language of reality and cipher magic is powered by cognition, that means we must account for all relevant cognition within a defined thama space. Which, in this case, is a whole kingdom. Now, Carrick's law states that the cumulative cipheric interactions of incognitive entities may be expressed as a six-dimensional vermiform manifold according to the function. You've completely lost me. She stops and takes a deep breath. I'm sorry, this isn't going how I imagined. It's all just so damnably tangled up together. If only. She snaps her mechanical fingers. That's it. You need to see it for yourself. There's a house here in Phoropoulos. It's scheduled for removal, but I've ensured a delay. Long enough for you to visit. Take this key. Inside the house, you'll find a mirror. Walk through it. Where exactly would I find this house? The house is tucked away on the lowest level of the city, what locals call the conduits. It's rather a warren down there, so you might have to search a bit. The conduits are hardly a savory place, but you do meet such interesting people. I used to love visiting the bazaar back when I was just a junior interpreter. Alas, with my present rank, it would be most unwise for me to be seen there. Let's see what I can do. Please try, friend. You can't know how important this is. Afra's house key. Step out the other side of the mirror. For a moment you think you're still in Ferropolis until you look up and see that the sky is gone. Instead of the Oneric Isle's familiar red neuron star, there is only blackness, save for a swirling gyre of dim blue light staring down at you like a malevolent eye. A tenement drifts overhead, unmoored from the earth, tumbling slowly and overend. All around you, the city twists up impossibly into the air. Houses piled upon houses, pipes and drains and gutters spreading like tree branches as far as the eye can see. Around. It's freezing here. Frost crunches under your feet, and every surface is hung with icicles. You see statues in naturalistic poses cluttering the street, but no people. From somewhere nearby, there is the sound of discordant music. Hello? Afra, anyone? There's no answer save the echo of your own voice. Examine one of the statues. Your stomach twists as you realize this statue is once a living person. Their mouth is open, their fist raised in the air, as if they are frozen solid in the midst of a screaming argument. As you explore, you find another frozen person lying tucked up in bed in the middle of the street, wearing a nightcap with a pom-pom on the end. Then a family sitting around the dinner table, forks and cups suspended halfway to their mouths. You shiver. Why the hell did Afra bring you here? Look for the source of music. Music verges on random noise every time. I dropped my phone. It was sitting on my chair. Every time you think you figured out the structure, it changes and slips from your grasp. Sometimes it stops for several minutes and all you can do is wait, shivering. I don't know why, but my fucking ring light is glitching out. In the deserted remnants of an old plaza, you find a grand piano, its keys plinking and plonking on their own. No other living soul is visible. You shiver. Why the hell did Afra bring you here? Ignore the scenery and search for a way out. Time seems to work differently here. You feel like you've been wandering for hours, but it could be minutes. At some point, you realize you are now upside down in relation to where you started. A rowing boat with two petrified passengers spins in the air. Finally, leaning on one of the railings of a catwalk that goes nowhere, clad in a well-worn fur coat, you spot Afra. She waves at you. Afra's breath mists in the air as she gives you a wry smile. Well, fancy seeing you here. What is this place? My best guess is that we're in a pocket dimension created or repurposed by the king. Alternatively, it could be the very beginning of our cosmos before the neuron stars were born, or the end after they've died. This is all just speculation, you understand. How did you get here? The same way you did. I discovered this place by chance about a year ago, and I've been studying it ever since. As far as I can tell, no other living machinists ever even know about it. Why is it so cold? Have you tried to cast spells here? I think the bedrock cipher syntax is broken somehow or different. That would mean the clauses defining material objects are left incomplete and loop back into the void, dumping their energy as they go, and heat is just energy, really. This hypothesis would be quite heretical in the apostatic union, but suffice to say that the existence of this place calls orthodox cosmology into question. This is what you wanted to show me. Yes, this is what the king has been doing. Everything you see here was vanished from our world by the king's magic. When they vanish, reality adjusts around them as if they were never there. There are hundreds of people here. Houses, streets, towns. It's a silent massacre no one's allowed to think about, and it's speeding up. How's this possible? Years ago, before I joined the Machinists, we gave the king the power to alter people by magic. The idea was that a new society would need a new kind of citizen, with new virtues and skills. Before long, my colleagues began using his power to rewrite troublesome personalities or even erase them from existence. I wish I'd paid closer attention. It wasn't my department, you understand. But this is beyond anything we ever asked for. I've scoured the logs and almost everything here was vanished by the king of its own initiative. In other words, we've lost control. Sounds like you got your wish. Afra winces. Perhaps I should have asked more questions, raised more objections, but please believe me, most of my colleagues are not evil people. No one wanted this. In fact, I found evidence of at least 12 missing machinists from my own department whom nobody remembers. Did any of them try to raise an alarm? Am I really the first to find this place? No wonder we always feel so understaffed. What do you mean it's speeding up? Do you know what exponential means? Suppose you have 2 spore mites and they breed, and you have 4 spore mites and they breed. So you have 8 spore mites and they breed. Shit. Indeed. Can't we help these people, bring them out somehow? Afra looks pained. Anything that stays here more than about 6.5 hours becomes irrevocably void-touched and would disintegrate upon returning to our world. The best we can do is try to stop the flow. How can this be stopped? Afra twists up the corner of her mouth into a mirthless smile. I was hoping you'd ask that. We've lingered here long enough. If you're willing to help, step through the mirror and meet me back in Unison Park after nightfall. Let's get out of here. This place is fucking creepy. Why did I not read that dialogue? Because, it didn't seem important. And it wasn't. I scanned it, and it was just the fucking black market merchant. I hope it's still night enough for her to be up here. Stop sliding into view. Stupid. Yep, she is here. Afra's mechanical arm gives you a fluid salutation. So, friend, now that you've seen the cost of the King's madness, will you help me? I'll compensate you, of course, as best a humble engineer can. You have my attention. Oh, King's mercy, thank you. You cannot know how grateful I am that someone understands. I've been working on a spell who would stop the vanishings and reform the King's power so that it can not only alter people at their own request with their consent. Just like we talked about, see? Unfortunately, my spell must be enacted inside the King's audience chamber, and these days only Speaker Sunil and his inner circle are allowed in. They're also paranoid about the saboteur. But you, the King summoned you specifically. Do you realize how rare that is? Its Majesty doesn't make mistakes, only decisions we don't understand yet, and Its Majesty has decided you are important. If we can induce the King to summon you again, Sunil would have to let you in. He'd never disobey a royal command. Then you can input my spell. Does that all make sense? Just tell me what you need me to do. First, we must catch the King's attention. About a month ago, strange phenomena were reported in a graveyard outside Ferropolis. My analysis suggests these phenomena are a secret message from Its Majesty. Take my Machinist Guild insignia and investigate the graveyard. The graveyard keeper may be able to assist you. Use it carefully, friend. These insignia command great power throughout the kingdom. Now, I could be wrong, but I suspect the message will begin with music like this. She hums a haunting tune, somehow familiar and ethereal all at once, like a lullaby from time's own beginning. You have a good voice, you know. She looks genuinely pleased. How kind. Well, perhaps if this whole machinist business doesn't pan out, I can make a living as a troubadour. So, is your mission clear? We're off on the graveyard. Outside Ferropolis, to the northwest, if you leave via the main causeway, you'll see a broken lay pylons running down the hill to your left. Follow them until you come to the graveyard. So is your mission clear? Okay, I understand. How else can I empower you? Good luck. All the luck in the world. Oh, and friend, please don't breathe a word of our plan to anyone, especially Speaker Sunil. Shudder to think what he'd do if he found out. Okay. I think I'm going to call it here. I know I haven't streamed as long as I normally do. I need to do some other things today, but I wanted to make sure we got some in here. And this seems like a good stopping point story-wise to hang up here. So we're uncovering a total mess of the kingdom here. Save. And honestly, I'm here for it. I'm here for the conspiracies and the the mistrust. I like it. I didn't trust the whole, like, we have a giant, like, mechanical king, whatever. So yeah, I'm definitely down for this. But yeah, to anyone who is watching on Twitch or on YouTube, I appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow I will be streaming some Fallout 3, although I don't think that stream will be as long as some of mine have been either. I think it'll be around the 2-hour mark like this one's been. I have some other things to do this week, so unfortunately I have to restrict my time to some degree. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I thank you again for your time, whether you're here on Twitch or on YouTube, and I will see y'all tomorrow.